What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Michael. All right, it's time to wrap it up. Halloween is here. It is today, and wherever you are, I hope that you guys have an awesome and safe night tonight. Whether you are dressing up, and going out trick-or-treating with the family, or maybe you guys are having a Halloween party and you're getting all dressed up for that. Whatever you are, tonight, whatever you're going to dress up as tonight, wherever you're going or whatever you're doing tonight, be safe out there. But let's talk about some anime. So let's finish out the month of October. Let's finish out Halloween the right way, the only way that we know how to do it. And to do that, we got to go, we got to go outside of the dojo a little bit. We got to go into the dark depths even more, if you will. Tonight, we have to go across the pond into the UK. Tonight, we have to go to a place known as, well, where do we go, guys? Where do we got to go? Well, that's right. We've got to go to a certain estate. We have to go to a certain estate. We have to go to a certain organization in the UK. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's called the Helsing organization. We have to go to the Helsing estate, and we have to go deep, deep down into the catacombs of the Helsing estate with Lady Integra, and we have to go find the one. We have to go find the one and only Dracula himself. We have to go find Alucard. But before we get into it, I have nothing more but a request. Just a humble request from a YouTuber. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the content that you see. Hit that notification bell so you know when I make another video. And of course, please do leave a comment on your way out of the dojo today. Anyway, so today we're talking about, if you haven't guessed it, we're talking about Helsing. We're talking about the dude. We're talking about the series that launched a many thousand nightmares. And it's just one of the most coolest, pardon my French, but one of the most coolest, badass anime that you have ever seen, because it's got everything you could want, from vampires to monsters to legends to historical figures, including ghosts of, well, can I even say that? I'm going to just use the censored version, but ghosts of dead Yahtzees to basically rise up from the grave to try to come back and take over the world. And here's the thing, they think they're going to get away with it, but they don't. Because of, you guessed it, because of a big dude with red-rimmed sunglasses, a big red hat, and a big red trench coat, and he carries a big-ass gun named, who is he? He's a vampire named Alucard, sealed away many years ago by the original Van Helsing, but not sealed completely. Because you see, Alucard made a deal that whenever he is to be needed, that he would come in the service. He had so much respect for Van Helsing that he's like, look, you're going to seal me away, and I'm okay with that. The only thing is, whenever you need me, I'll be there. And guess what? When she is 12 years old, and this is her legacy, right? This is Integra's legacy, because she is known as Lady Integra Helsing, and when basically her family, or at least part of her family, decides to betray the actual cause of the family, and she is hunted down, she is not lured or found, but she goes deep into the catacombs because her father basically says, whenever you're in danger, go down into the lower catacombs and you will find your protection. You will find your protector. And here's the thing, where does she go? She goes into the lower depths of the Helsing estate. She goes down into this catacomb. She goes down into this tomb. And there she sees just a skeleton. And she figures she's going to die. And this is it. Her uncle, who is her father's brother, is about to kill her. This is it. It's done. It's over. And then a single drop of blood hits that skeleton. And who is it? Who is it, you might ask? It's Alucard. And Alucard comes back. He awakens after so many years. He's back. And he's like, it feels so good. And he comes back. And he's now an integral part, see what I did there, of the Helsing organization. They're the ones that you call when things go bump in the night. They're the ones they will hunt. And ultimately, Alucard, and I know what I said in an earlier video about Vampire Hunter D. D being the original vampire hunter, which he is still, but who better than to hunt vampires, ghouls, and all scary things, but a pure blood, the original vampire, Alucard himself. And there's so much things to unpack here because in this story, as I mentioned in my previous video talking about Vampire Hunter D, this one's a little bit different. You see, if you're bit by a vampire, if you are bit by a pureblood vampire, you do become a vampire's thrall. That's true, okay? That's 100% true. But it works a little different because you see, here in Helsing's story, you are bitten by a vampire, you become not only a vampire thrall, but you become what's known as a ghoul, which basically means you become a zombie, so to speak. I mean, Helsing's got everything. It's so hardcore, so bloody, so gory, so awesome, so amazing. And yes, just because we have to, and just because it's anime, yes, we even throw some religious undertones in there because there's a guy, and if you've seen Alucard, or if you've seen Helsing Abridged, you will know his name is Alexander, and basically he is like, well, like a man of the church. He's a man of the cloth. He's a priest. The only thing, and he carries a silver cross and everything like that. The only thing is let's just say he's not the most nicest of the nice. And basically what we learn too throughout Helsing is that the other parts of the United Kingdom, they're trying to get into the vampire hunting game too. Like, they're trying to get into the whole monster slaying thing because they don't just want to leave it to England. They don't want to just leave it to Integra. They don't want to just leave it to the Helsing Foundation. They want to be able to slay monsters and take credit their own way. And also there's some religious undertones, but I'm not going to get into that. But Helsing, guys, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend Helsing. It is a banger of an anime. It's one that when the twilight hour gets near, when we are in the month of October, when you want something to just take you to those hardcore, bloody, gory, scary moments, you know there's only one place to turn, and that is Helsing. And I almost forgot to mention that Helsing, or I should say Alucard, he's able to save a girl named Sarah's Victorious. And here's the thing, she's a police girl, and her entire squad has been turned into vampire thrall. And she basically doesn't want to die. And Alucard gives her a choice of either you die or you live. And he's like, do you want to live? And because he sees something in her, he sees her willing to live, her strong will to live. And she's like, of course she wants to live. She wants to live. And so what does he do? Basically, in that moment, she's being held hostage. And like, he basically just like points his big ass gun, and basically he shoots her only so that he can shoot the ghoul that is holding her hostage. And he starts to drink her blood. He bites her and he turns her into a vampire, but she doesn't become a zombie. No. She drinks his blood and becomes a vampire to awaken her true vampire self. And for a while, she tries to deny it because she's like, I'm not a vampire. I don't want to be a vampire. I just want to be a normal human. But of course, as we know, with all vampires, there is that urge to drink. And so once those cravings hit, it's like Alucard tells her, it's like, hey, you got to drink. You either got to drink blood or you got to find another way to keep those cravings at bay, because if you don't, then you really will turn into a monster and then I will have to kill you. So, and to be honest, Alucard, he doesn't want to do that, and I don't think we would want that either. So, anyway, that is Helsing. In a nutshell, guys, I really wanted to end Halloween or the month of October with something really good, and I waited until this time of day to do it because right about now, you guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're probably getting off of work, you're probably getting into your costumes, whatever it is, and you guys are probably getting ready to have fun just like I am. So, I'm going to wrap it up there. As I stated before earlier in the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I make another video. Let me know in the comments below, is Helsing one of your favorite anime? What do you like about it? What do you think? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Do you maybe want to check it out? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go make it an anime day, and happy Halloween. And I will see you soon. Bye.